So now we're going to continue on, and we are going to finish out this chapter. Done all of our side quests, gotten all the collectibles we can possibly get. The only exception being with the Moogle medals. Really don't want to spend too much time worrying about that right now. I am going to upgrade Cloud before we move on, because he did get the +10 book. Ooh, and we have a new core. What do we have? New materia slot for the Iron Blade. And trade-off, what is that? Recover MP when receiving significant damage. Interesting. Very interesting. That might be worth picking up at some point, but I want to grab that new materia slot first and foremost. We'll also do the other two while we're here. We have 15 to spend and a new core. You know I can't resist that materia slot, damn it. Well, that makes it a quick and easy upgrade anyway. Now they both have 4 1 linked and 2 not linked, 4 unlinked. And what is the nail bat gonna have? Ooh, crippling damage, 10% boost. Although, that's gonna help too. Okay, so crippling damage. So when you're fighting an enemy that has, you know, body parts or different aspects to it, like the Chrome Mogger that we just fought, for instance, if the Wrecking Ball on it were to take damage or could be crippled, is really all it does is increase the stagger gauge in that enemy's case. But if it could, this would do extra damage to that. So it's a pretty good ability to have, but ultimately I think we're going to go with the critical hit rate. We want to boost that up. The power of this weapon really lies in its ability to land crit, so if you're not able to even land a crit, what's the point? Actually, let me see. We might be able to get one more while we're here. Ooh, 3 materia slots, damn. Wish I would have seen that. Critical hit damage boost. Ah, we need 8. Doesn't matter. Come back. Not a big deal. Okay. Let's keep moving. Now we're gonna head home here. Well, head to Aerith's home. Let's take a look. What kind of materia we're working with right now? Revive, deadly dodge, assess, lightning, poison, then empty space, prayer, healing, cleansing, wind, ice. Wind and ice. So I think I'm gonna give somebody. Maybe I should give them fire. Let's see what we got here. Allows you to use the refocus limit break. That might be good to use. Or even luck up, maybe. That would be great to pair with the nail bat, by the way. I wonder. That's interesting, because I used to, in the old Final Fantasy, once I got Steel, I pretty much always had it on a character, in the hopes of unlocking Mug, because it was basically just attacking with stealing. I always used to like that for some reason. You know what? We'll run it. Yeah, screw it. Let's see what we can't get from a couple enemies here. Maybe we'll get something decent. And here we go. So this is one of the Turks. Be prepared. He is a very physical boss here, so if you're not all the way healed up, now is the time to do it before the engagement starts, but I think we're going to be okay.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Haven't seen him before. He your new boy toy?
He's my bodyguard, if you must know.
Wait a minute. Those eyes. Is he the one who beat up Reno?
And what if I am?
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's, that's all.
We should have just closed the gate on him.
Leave him be. Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad. But like it or not, I sometimes have to do bad things. Don't take it personal.
You Turks are all the same. All bark, no bite.
You're one to talk.
Here we go.
No need to get...
Okay, so like every other battle with the Turks so far, just been Reno and Rude now, we're gonna have to lean heavily into Punisher mode in order to withstand him, because he does hit pretty damn hard. So let's give this a shot.
You're going down.
Oof. Okay, so couldn't block that one. Ouch.
Here he comes!
Anytime now.
Oof.
Alone?
Man, he's already kicking my ass.
I'll show you what I can do.
That's enough out of you.
It's homing sleep spell. Damn it.
Come on, baby. Too bad.
Alright. An operative with the Turks unit of Shinra's General Affair Division. As he possesses incredible strength and a well-toned physique, he prefers using his fists over weapons. However, he is weak against wind, and for some reason, somewhat resistant to fire, which is odd for a human-type character.
Floppy.
Damn it. So
First class.
Let's see if I can't steal from him.
Anytime now.
shit.
Go on!
Let's finish this. Now's our chance.
Watch out!
Oh, that was a waste of a spell. We just went into phase 2 there.
So, you had enough yet?
No, I don't believe that I have.
Just stop it.
Can't. It's my job.
Alright, so we're gonna fill up Aerith's ATB gauge real quick,
Go on!
and then we're gonna swap to Cloud. We really want to have
Cloud's pretty strong, isn't he?
at least one arcane ward down.
This type.
All right.
Damn, that hit hard.
How's that payback working out for
Better than expected.
you? Brace yourself.
I thought you didn't want to get rough.
No, but this is self-defense. Okay,
Oh no! Ouch. So I'm gonna save the limit break for Phase 3, which should be coming up here any second.
I'll take care of him. And catch! You'll be blown away.
Let's
Go on!
Yeah, maybe not.
You're as good as dead.
Please, just leave us alone.
You know I can't do that.
That's pretty funny.
Hey there, partner. I'm sure you're having the time of your life, but we're needed on standby for a job. Something about Sector 7. So get your ass back here now.
Understood.
Got somewhere else to be?
Apparently so. Go home and stay there.
You know I can't do that.
Huh?
Alright, so that wasn't too bad. Like I said, lean into Punisher. Some of the attacks you can't really counter, so you'll just have to learn which ones they are, as you've seen from the video, or when we go through the hard mode again, I'll make it clear. We'll make sure we can get through with no problems, or very little anyway. But with him down, we're going to continue on to Aerith's house, or her mother's house anyway, and get one final discovery here. It should be called the Language of Flowers.
Wait a sec.
And you only get
So,
this
you
particular
coming?
one if you've done all the other side quests in the chapter. So if you've chosen to omit a couple for whatever reason, you're not going to get this opportunity. I'm not sure why they slow my speed down to a crawl there for a second, but such is life.
You talking to the...
Shh. So, yeah. It was that kind of day. Let's go. Shouldn't keep Mom waiting.
Hey, what'd they say?
Good work today, guys. Kidding. They didn't say a word. But, you know... never mind. It's not like you'd believe me after all.
Probably not. Tell me anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
It won't be much longer now. The flowers, they have something important to tell us. Something they need to share with us. At least, that's the feeling I get. But before they can, there's a final step that has to be taken. Otherwise, we won't hear them. Maybe I should just give up. Honestly, it's what I do best.
Could have fooled me. From what I've seen, you're no quitter.
Well, today's special. That's why I've been working my butt off.
What's so special about it?
Okay, time to go.
Learn to talk to her.
Did the flowers say anything?
Good work today, guys?
That's the spirit.
Okay. So, we got that discovery down, and you'll also notice an MP up materia over here, which we'll grab before we continue on. We are nearing the end of this chapter. So, once we go inside, we should be about done. Actually, there is one more thing we can do. I almost forgot. So, at this point, we can take the long trek back to the train station. I don't know if you recall, but we had heard a music box playing, and we were not able to actually get the tune out of it. Now, for whatever reason, we're able to grab it. I don't know why they don't just allow you to pick it up when you're there, but such is life. So we'll sprint down there, grab it, and another chakra materia.
So, do you think this means another war?
Well, hi there. How are you?
This place takes getting used to.
So it's very optional. You don't have to do this.
Running, I take it?
Like I told you, and we'll continue to remind you, going for 100% completion, getting every item, every materia, every armor, weapon, everything. Subsequent playthroughs will focus more on just getting through them.
Hey there, man. You into music? I screwed up an order of discs, sitting on a mountain of them now. Mind taking at least one off my hands?
Awesome.
I should have gone. The plan was supposed to be.
How many would you like?
Alright, now there should be a chest somewhere around here.
How much you want to bet?
What kind of moron would blow up a goddamn reactor?
What kind of moron would blow up a goddamn reactor? Great question. I mean, that was the one that had the gill in it.
Haven't you ever heard the expression, don't shoot the messenger?
Thanks, Avalanche. Wish I had a helicopter.
Where's this restricted area? Well, let's go back anyway, because we can go back to the church and get the materia that was out of reach initially, so we'll head back that way. Maybe we'll find the chest on the way. I thought it was up here, but I could be wrong. And she phased through me. It's an amazing technique. I gotta learn that. When a boss goes to throw a gigantic sledgehammer punch in my face, I can just phase right through it comfortably. Alright, let's turn on the gas a little bit here. Man, they're being very stingy with Moogle medals this playthrough for me. I feel like I was always able to buy at least 2 of those special items to increase SP at this point. Unless I want to play the Whack-a-Box game, which I really don't. I don't think I'm going to get lucky and be able to grab a second one before going forward, but it's not too much of a big deal here. Okay, so you'll notice there are no ghosts this time around. I wonder if she'll yell at me for stepping on them. Nope. So for some reason I can trample all over them even though she gave me such a hard time the first time. And here, we can get our additional chakra. So, as I mentioned during the hard playthrough, these are going to be, like, invaluable. I can't stress enough how important it is you have several of these. Preferably one on every character if you can. Or at least two. Otherwise, it's going to be real tough to gain health back during fights anyway. You can't use it outside of battle, but you can certainly use it in battle. And with MP being very hard to come by in the hard playthrough, it's important to have some way to heal yourself that is not magic based. And again, no items are allowed to be used in hard, so good luck with all the potions and items you're amassing in this playthrough. They won't mean anything when we go for New Game Plus in hard mode. So use them now or lose them. No, you won't really lose them, but they will just sit in your inventory collecting dust. I think in my last playthrough I ended up just trying to get 999 of every item. Just because, I mean, I had nothing better to do at that point than get some more. Look at that, they're back. Still nothing. Man, they are really screwing me, I'm telling you. I could have swore there was another chest. I mean, it contains... I thought it contained a mithril armlet, so if it did, we already have it. I mean, it's not really super imperative that we pick it up, but a little annoying. But yeah, I don't see it here.
Gosh, the smell.
Maybe it was over here.
That Shinra guy with the safe.
I was swamped dealing with the shit from the 7-6.
Maybe I'll check out what that other place has to offer.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Where the hell's that train station?
The reactor just
All right.
We're patrolling for monsters.
Clear down this way.
Now that we got everything we can get, with the exception of possibly... Oh, maybe I did pick it up. Yeah, I did. Damn. It was all the way over here. That was kind of dumb of me. I had forgotten I picked that up earlier.
I'm glad I moved here, but
Well, hi there. How are you?
sure hope not. Hey, you, bird! Hey, hey!
This definitely seems like one of the longer chapters in the game, and
Man,
I don't mind it. It's definitely a little bit more lighthearted than the other chapters. I guess you can get back in there. After this chapter, I think it is shut off, though. Yeah, it's not a terrible chapter at all. I hate when they limit the speed you're able to walk, and they do it quite a bit in this chapter, which adds to the amount of time it's taken. But aside from that, pretty good one. Ooh, what is back here? Pumpkins. Great. Okay. Completely useless to me.
You're heading in already?
So this is your last chance. If there's anything you have not accomplished, make sure you do it now. If you say yes to go back to Aerith's house, you will not be able to return here until after we finish the game, and then we can do it via Chapter Select or New Game Plus. So,
Yeah, that's enough for one day.
Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Sorry. We got a little sidetracked.
Dinner's ready, in case you're wondering.
Ah, great.
But before we sit down, I want you to make up the guest room.
Gotcha. Take a load off, okay?
Judging by those eyes, I'm guessing you're a soldier.
Ex-soldier.
I hate to ask, but would you leave tonight without any fuss, no questions? You boys made a trade. a normal life. For power. You can't have it both ways.
I'm back!
Good. Now, I hope you're hungry.
Starving, right?
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
Don't want to overstay my welcome.
Okay. Well, this has got to be another one of the most irritating parts in the game. Not in that it's like crazy hard or particularly difficult. It's just the controls aren't fine-tuned enough for this. And the very first time I did this part, I got through it without waking Aerith up. And in the original, when you were going through at this point, it really wasn't that hard. You would just tap the stick in the direction, avoid the objects, and like you're good. You're golden to sneak out. For whatever reason, it is just slightly more difficult in this one, and I tend to get caught a lot. So, fortunately, if you do get caught over and over again, the game has a way of kind of making it a little bit easier, and they will remove some of the objects from the world in order to help alleviate that. So, just a little bit annoying. So, avoid anything and everything. And I do it by just tapping the stick ever so slightly in the direction I want him to go. And I know it looks goofy, but I'm telling you, I hate getting caught here so much. Just step, stop. So I'm basically just moving the stick just long enough to get him to change direction or take a step. Really nothing other than that. I'm not sure why all of a sudden there's all this damn clutter here, but... And then they changed the camera angle on you to make it even more difficult for some reason. So, I lucked out that time.
You're leaving?
So, how do I get to Sector 7?
It's simple enough. Just cut through Sector 6. It isn't exactly safe, but you should be okay, seeing as you're a soldier.
Was one.
Promise me, you'll never talk to Aerith again. Please.
You got it.
Thank you.
Okay, so, as you can see, she doesn't like us very much. Thinks we're trouble. It has something to do with likely
I'm
Aerith's
sorry.
past boyfriends.
I'm sorry.
You seem sorry. But at least we didn't wake Aerith up and have to redo that segment. It's really not that big of a deal, but somewhat annoying, but it's so quiet and peaceful. It's really serene. I mean, can you imagine waking up, coming out in the middle of the night just to get some fresh air? Just, this would be such a cool place to live. I mean, granted, if it were Florida, there'd be mosquitoes everywhere, and it'd be entirely too hot and muggy, but, you know. Otherwise, this would be just beautiful in other parts of the country, so, yeah, it's just cool. They did a good job. And again, I'm still not sure how the hell she afforded this place, because there's no way she paid under several $1 million for that location. Maybe I'm just, Ooh, what is that? What are you doing
If
up?
it isn't the new florist, I appreciate you helping the kids out today. Thank you.
They won't stop talking about the soldier who saved the day. Oh, and make sure to give my thanks to Aerith, too.
Sure.
Alright, well technically I'm not supposed to talk to her anymore, so that's gonna be a little challenging to do, but...
I can still hear the sound of the reactor exploding.
Oof.
Over and over again.
Oh, gave that guy PTSD. Oh man. My bad. That was not the goal.
I tried that new Chocobo fabric softener you mentioned. Doesn't it smell heavenly?
Some of these NPC interactions are funny. Like, why in the middle of the night are these two women just on the street discussing Chocobo fabric softener? Bizarre. Poor dude's going through something. Alright, so we're going to want to go this way, outside of town. If you need items, weapons, gear of any kind, go ahead and stock up now. Because this is pretty much the end of Chapter 8 here. We're getting into Chapter 9 next. Oh, and look who it is.
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Why?
Because I'm not sick of you yet.
Lead on, then.
With pleasure. Cloud? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
Alright, and once again, we are reunited, so that's the end of Chapter 8. I'm going to go ahead and stop it here, and we'll pick back up in Chapter 9. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate the support, and I'll catch you in the next video.